Red always seems hotter, doesn't it? Okie dokie, we are ready to go.
I'll watch you with my good eye then. Hi, welcome to the kitchen. I'm Bryony.
And I'm Tracy, and today we're going to be doing Thai fish cakes with a beautiful crunchy Asian salad and some steamed rice. Fantastic evening meal. So if you're watching us live, you'd like to post your questions in the comments below. We can answer your questions as we go along. If you're watching us on YouTube as well, welcome to everybody. Let us know that you're there by giving us a wave or a shout or a thumbs up. They can't shout. We wouldn't hear them, would they? You can hear us. But
A virtual
we can't
shout.
hear you. Yeah.
Have we got something like that?
So, Thai fish cakes, Bri. Today we are going to be doing some homemade sweet chili sauce.
Yeah, so I'm going to get that on.
While I'm preparing my coriander roots, my chili, and last bit of garlic to go in my food processor, you can pop that on.
All right. So what I've got in here is some water, and now we're using rice vinegar. You can use coconut vinegar as well. And a little bit of sugar. It is a sweet chili sauce, so it does need sugar. So that's white
It's nice to be able
sugar.
to know that you can make it at home as
That's
well.
right, without any sort of additives on it. We were reading this morning. It didn't look too bad,
It's
though.
not too bad,
the
is
sweet
it? But
chili
there is
sauce.
sort of acidity regulator, and I think that was just about it.
A
Possibly
thickener in that one.
Thickener as well, yeah. Possibly
So,
a little bit
you know,
less salt.
anytime you actually
More
have
salt,
anything
sugar.
that's produced that's convenient, they're always going to put some sort of preservative in it to keep it for longer,
Absolutely,
don't they?
like loads of sugar and loads of salt. I'm just
Yeah.
going to turn this on. Whiz up. You can do this by hand if you want to, but it just makes light work of this for the sweet chili sauce. So the coriander root's got loads of flavour in it. We've got some garlic as well, of course, which is always really good in a sweet chili sauce. And you can see how that whizzes up extremely quickly to go into the sauce. So Bry's actually...
Don't inhale over the
So
paste.
Bry's actually going to allow that to simmer for a few minutes just to get the sugar
dissolved,
I
which
was going to say defrosted as well.
Okay,
Get the sugar
good-o.
dissolved.
Don't inhale the chili.
No, I know, it's totally put me off. All right.
So it's almost dissolved anyway. But yeah, and you don't realise, like, when you've got the packaged stuff, like how much sugar is in there. At least you're being a bit more aware of sweet chili sauce has sugar in it.
Oh, totally.
You know, and whenever you're preparing your own stuff.
Oh, I needed to put a teaspoon of salt in there.
All right,
Talking
well, why
about
don't we
salt
put it
and
in the
sugar.
water so it
You can put
dissolves?
yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Either or. But
That's
that will
right.
definitely balance that out. It's very important. And I bet that sweet chili sauce got more salt in than that.
Oh, absolutely.
Anything that you buy will have, as you say, much more of anything in it. I don't think you could ever really use salt at home by adding seasoning to your food.
As much as
what you buy in a
processed food.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go downstairs and get the fish. Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, while she's gone, I'm just going to add this, trying not to inhale. Oh, I think she's coming back up the stairs.
I have to practice it.
Oh, God. You said it was silly when I did it before.
I know.
And then she did it. Of course she did.
I have to practice this. All right. All right. So I've got some. What have we got here? Pink snapper.
Some snapper.
Some sort of snapper.
A snapper. So you
I'm
want a
going
firm fish.
Just
for mincing.
give this snapper a little bit of a chunky cut, and just try not to buy a fish that's too wet either, because it will just make your fish cakes.
How
all
can a
wet,
fish
won't
be
it?
drier? They all come out of the ocean.
She's very quick sometimes.
Sometimes.
So yeah. Oh, there's a
Scale?
scale there.
Bone?
That's all right.
So you don't have to go and buy the most expensive fish, but just something
No.
that's good for mincing. Just ask the fishmonger. I was going to say the butcher, but the fishmonger would know better.
Ask your doctor.
Ask the
I'd be
doctor.
asking
What's the
the
best fish
doctor.
for
Yeah.
mincing?
Yeah.
Woo.
So
Sorry. Chili.
into this, I'm
That's
just going to
awesome.
actually wash my hands.
Smells amazing already.
Touching that fish. So in with the fish, I'm going to add some curry paste. So Bry's going to
Product demonstrate.
demonstrate
So
it.
because we're talking midweek meals, we're using a few convenience items. So talking about at least we're cut down on our processed foods by making our own sweet chili sauce. But
Look, you
Simon
can have the
Johnson
one
is
in
a
the
great
bottle. they can have.
That's right. The Simon Johnson is a great quality paste, and that's what we're using. So the green curry paste, and yeah, so it's also sort of you do what, 2 lots of fish cakes out of that one jar. Fish cakes.
I
You
would
could
say.
do chicken
Where'd my
cakes,
teaspoon go? Here it is.
chicken cakes, turkey cakes,
Yeah, pork,
cakes.
pork, chicken. I would go pork, chicken, or fish. I
Fish.
think would be really, really nice.
Yeah. So if you're not
I'd
a
make the turkey
seafood.
burgers.
Yeah, the turkey burgers from last week. So if you're not a seafood fan, a fish fan, then get some chicken mince and do that instead. So
All right,
some
so I
chili
have
without the seeds
My
in
chili.
it.
So I'm going to
Gonna
just
heat
give
my
it a little
pan
bit
up.
of a chop first, just so that when it's in the food processor, it gets a little bit of a head start. And
Otherwise, you'd still have big chunks of chili.
for the and I took out the seeds. It's totally
Yeah.
up to you, but remembering that I have got some heat in the curry paste as well in there, so that's totally up to you. In the recipe, it does say to use your coriander roots and leaves, but I'm using the leaves that came off the roots that we used for the chili sauce. So just, use your common sense.
Improvise.
That's right. So we're putting a little bit more coriander in here than it states on the recipe, but because there's
It's not the
nearly as
roots,
much
so you haven't got the
flavour
depth of
in
flavour.
that much leaves
Got it.
as there is in a little bit of roots.
Right.
So the other thing I'm going to be putting in here is some fish sauce. So that's our salt in here.
Yeah.
And we've got the, I like the 3 Crabs brand. So I've got a tablespoon of that in there. This one's got 1 crab on it, so it's very...
It's lucky crab, though, so he's a lucky crab, that
lucky
one
crab.
crab.
Anyway, get yourself some decent fish sauce. That's a good idea. And we're going to pop the lid on that.
Give it a
And
blitz.
now, it's pretty quick, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Pretty quick.
just
I'm
making
gonna double check. Yes, that's all right. That's all
that it's all
chopped up.
mixed up. Excellent. So this is simmering away. I've got it reasonably high because we want it to be
I
ready.
just need to move my wombok out of the way.
Get your wombok out.
Yeah. Maybe, do you think we should have gloves on?
Can do.
I just think it might be easier than trying to wash our hands for 20 minutes after we've got sticky fish all over us.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking if you start boiling, I can start getting
Yes.
them in
Or shall I do, yeah, okay.
and start cooking some.
Does that mean that I do a handed?
We can wear 2. Got 2 hands, 2 gloves?
But this one
I got large out. Is that
Did
too big for you?
doesn't matter. I can cope. I'm a professional.
All right.
Okay, so when you're making little meatballs or
Cakey things.
things, whatever, this is the best way to go.
Okay.
So I'm going to put that on there. And all Bri is going to do with her gloved hand or not gloved hand is go like that and just press them down, literally, like that.
Oh, I put up my left hand and I'm right-handed.
We keep ourselves
Well,
amused,
we've done
don't
it
we?
now.
Yeah, but you
Alright.
can do the
Okay.
next lot because you can get
All right.
that
Well, I'm going to
done.
get those first ones in.
Cooking with a friend has its advantages, but it also has its slight disadvantages. You've got
What's
to be
that?
quite good friends, I think, to
Oh.
cook together. So in a minute, once we've done these, because it won't take long with this little scoopy loop, and
That's the technical name.
and
It's a good way to have like portion control, isn't it?
definitely, well, they all cook at the same time then as well, don't they? It's
I don't know why I gloved a hand and then I picked it up in the other hand that's not gloved.
doesn't matter.
Oh.
Doesn't matter, Bri.
All
Just
right, I'm
thought
going
it was
to turn
a
my
good
heat up
idea at
because I
the
need a
time.
sizzle. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
not used to gloves.
No. And also, if the fish starts sticking to your hand as well, you might need to wet your hand slightly.
Yes.
I seem to be going quite fast with these balls. Quite good at this, aren't I?
And now the glove's useless. I've lost it.
Totally lost.
Lost the plot. All right, so we're just pushing them down.
Nearly done.
Oh, you're
I wonder how
going
much
all
it
over the
actually
place here.
makes, I know. Well, I haven't got enough room. That's why I'm sort of waiting.
Little
for some
tray.
room.
All right, you're saying I'm not working fast enough. Okay.
Subtle.
All right. And I'm just going to get a bit more oil in there.
Okay, because I can start putting them in as well in a minute.
Oh, good.
'cause I can't wait any longer. Oh dear.
So yeah, we're just going to get some colour on both sides. They shouldn't take long to cook, should they?
No, I've got to make my salad pretty quick smart, really.
That's
haven't I?
right. Whew. All right. Well,
There
I've
you
just
go.
gone
Could play the
crazy with
piano.
this, and there's no order to where they've gone into the pan, which is not
She
quite
might
like...
have a, yeah, you might get a bit upset.
Yeah, I was going to say I might have a nervous breakdown
I might
because
actually put this
move
over
that
here
out there,
for
and
you.
I'm just going to take this stupid glove off my hand because I'm not
So that
using
was-
it.
Okay,
I put
so
it on
that
my
was a
left
bad
hand.
move. That was a bad move. All right, I'm just going to quickly wipe down this chopping board.
All
So
right,
we
that's all I'm going to
thought-
do for now because
We
don't-
thought, is that what you're going to do? Okay. So I've done all of those. Be prepared.
we're
for
ready. I'll cook another batch later.
These
but
they're actually really quite lovely. You can make larger ones as well and cook them larger. So if you
Oh,
don't want to do,
nice. Look at that.
right, I better get on, haven't I? I'll just bring this in and that out of shot, hopefully. So I'm going to make a little crunchy salad to go with this. Fairly quick idea here. So I've got some bean sprouts already in my bowl. I'm going to put some carrot that I've peeled earlier, because like, really, do you want me to watch me peel carrot? So just using the julienne grater. Might not even need the whole of this carrot brie. We might get away with half a carrot.
Well,
a
these are
third of a
looking
carrot. They are
awesome.
looking really good.
Yeah. You can see there was no rhyme or reason to how they went in the pan. So I like to go in a methodical manner, but it was just all over the place today. I don't know what's going on.
All right, so I'm going to just show you
Maybe
a
Tracy's rubbing off on me.
quick one. It's like
No, you're... No,
go
I
with
won't.
the flow.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Oh,
There's the
somebody's
phone,
ringing.
but they're going to have to leave. Can you leave a message if you're watching this as well?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just
I
going
need
to
another
take
tray
out
because I
the seeds from the cucumber, like this, because they're watery, so we don't really want those. Oh, it's too loud to tap chop, so give it a little bit of a chop like this. And I just thought this would be rather nice. What you can do is you can just serve this, the fish cakes with, how do you know when they're ready?
Oh, I'm good. I was going to talk about that in a
Oh,
second.
okay.
I'm just trying to get these out.
Oh, shall I just carry on then? Because I've
Yeah,
stopped
so what I
mid-sentence.
want is a sort of springy, oh, that's nice, springy to that. So I've got golden on both
Ooh,
sides
crunchy.
and a nice spring. And remember that with the residual heat, it's going to continue to cook. All right, because we're going to sort of rest them. We're not going to serving them straight away because they'd be really hot. And, oh dear, there we go. Sorry, just turning those. Do you want to continue on there? Your salad? Or you just got, what have you got
Oh,
there?
are you talking to me? I'm trying to
box.
listen to
Who am I
who's
talking
leaving
to?
a message. Doesn't matter. We'll get it in a minute. That smells awesome.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Great,
actually turn that
um,
off.
You can actually get quite a lot out of this.
Yeah, so
like
you can make them
out of
bigger.
Fish.
Doesn't have to be mini cakes, but and you were saying you could use a red curry paste, and that's a bit sweeter.
Definitely, you could use a red curry paste. You can make
If-
them larger if you want to,
Like
like quarter of a
burgers.
cup size if you wanted to. But we just thought this would be actually, you know what would have been really nice in here is some coriander leaves. But too late, she cried. So pop this over there.
So I'm going to turn this chili sauce off now because that's about 10 minutes, and I'm going to get some ice just so we can try and chill it.
I don't know whether we're going to have time to do that, but we will carry on as planned. Oh,
Oh.
it smells like a Thai restaurant in here. That's
Yeah.
what it smells like. Delicious.
Well,
don't
they
need to
certainly
go
look a
out,
lot
do
better
you?
than the.
Don't
I actually
want
had
to.
fish cakes in a Thai restaurant recently, and they looked and tasted like little bullets.
Yes, they can be very rubbery, can't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, very rubbery.
Then Mum and I went back again, and we're like, well, we won't have the fish cakes this time, so maybe I'll have to cook her some myself.
So I was just explaining as well that you can serve this how we're suggesting to serve it today with some steamed rice and crunchy Asian style salad. This will only cool down if it's got water in it because the ice won't be touching the whole thing, just to let you know. It's a little bit like cooling down your bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it? You've got to have water surrounding the ice, surrounding that's it. still think that we're going to be
Yeah.
pushing it uphill. Make the chili sauce beforehand, right? I will get back to the serving. I know it's really annoying when I do this, but I will get back to the serving. So make your chili sauce in the morning if you want to. Keeps in the fridge forever. It's got vinegar, sugar and salt in it, so it's going to keep forever in the fridge, basically. I just keep mine in a little pouring bottle, and whenever I want sweet chili sauce in the fridge, already done.
So the idea is that it thickens a bit as it cools.
It does thicken because you've reduced the liquid,
Yeah.
and you've got more of a sugar syrup in there, and with the chilies and the garlic and the coriander in there, it's really, really nice. So have that cold. So today we're going to be serving the steamed rice, the crunchy salad, the Thai fish cakes on top, and we're going to drizzle on the chili sauce. But you can serve this with rice and greens if you want to, or you can cook some
Steamed
noodles. Steamed greens, absolutely, like bok choy or choy sum, or we've got some great bok choy growing in our in our garden at the moment. It's really good. So, or you can just serve these little sort of nibblies at a party with the sweet chili dipping sauce, and
That's
everyone will
right.
be so impressed by the sweet chili.
Yeah.
Like, you made it. Such an easy thing to do, but it's sort of something that people don't necessarily sort of think about making themselves. There's a lot of sauces that you can make at home that are so fantastic compared to the bought stuff, like, you know, the barbecue sauce that we make in class, the fresh tomato ketchup type sauce as well. It's just really, you know, you can really have some fun in getting saucy in your own kitchen
So we've done some steamed rice,
with yourself.
and we've done a video on that on the Cooks Collective.
We have to.
So if you are a member or want to join the Cooks Collective in our KISS videos, keep it simple,
Sweetheart.
videos on steaming rice, because I actually got asked this on the weekend about
you?
steaming rice. How come when I cooked rice on the weekend my rice didn't stick to the bottom of the pan? I was like,
Yeah.
so yeah, if you need tips on that, join the Cooks Collective and have a look on that one. That's looking awesome already. Yeah, that's clean.
It's
And
starting to.
Yeah, around the edge it's sort of
It's
starting to
starting
thicken.
to-
But I mean, I think that's pretty good for now because it's going to drizzle and coat that a bit
That's
more.
right, it is.
Since
You're
it's
absolutely
warm.
right.
I am
Again.
absolutely right.
Again.
Excellent.
That's right.
That's
right.
right.
So there we
Woohoo.
go. That looks really pretty, doesn't it?
It does.
Thai
I so
fish
want to
cakes.
try one of those
Oh, okay. Thai fish cakes
in the dipping sauce.
with the sweet chili sauce and crunchy Asian
Oh wow!
salad.
So
They're nice. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, like
Soft
as
and
soft and
yummy.
beautiful and full of flavour. So you should try this one at home. Very good.
Absolutely. Enjoy that.
I was like,
Oh, what's next week?
Oh,
I always do
next
this
week,
to her,
peanut
don't
chicken,
I?
peanut
Oh,
chicken.
yeah, peanut chicken. So we're going to show you another little
Asian.
Asian type thing, but a quick peanut chicken for a midweek cooking. So that'll be good. So tune in then.
So we'll see you
thanks
then.
so much for watching. If you've got any questions, post them in the comments below. And at 1:30 today, we are doing our first
Q&A.
Q&A for the Cooks Collective members. So
So we'll be live on there.
yeah, if you're a member, go over to the closed Facebook page for the Cooks Collective, and Brownie and I will be checking out whether you are seasoning your food correctly.
Having a chat.
So we'll see you